The lady was running towards the jeepney.
What is good, YouTube, man? Welcome back to my channel, man. And today, you know, we gonna do another reaction to a couple more horror stories, but this time we have 5 horror stories, animated, some real, some animated. You get the memo in the game. I may want to start doing more reactions, but I just don't know what to react to be honest with you. I don't like the 20v1 bull junk, but I don't know. I don't really like reacting to certain videos, but I do want to get more to reacting, I'll say. But to make this, go ahead and make this quick and simple. Our first video, and I guess I know it's a little bright outside, but look, don't even look. It's gonna be dark enough. Okay, watch it at night. But to get into our first one, it is called The Woman on the Bus, true horror story. A lot of them say true horror story, but like, you know what I'm saying? It don't even be sounding that true for real, but it'll be some junk like, if you take this path right here, Jason, Michael Myers, Chucky, and Ghostface all together going just gang up on you and stab you and kill you and do all those. Or you could take the other where we could live the best life you ever have, and they'd choose that one instead. It's like, bro, but let's go ahead and get to the first one. Make sure y'all headphones turned up. Make sure y'all got y'all snacks and racks.
This happened when I was on my way to my grandmother's house. On that day, I tried to catch the jeepney because the other buses were already full at 12 a.m. I finally found a jeepney, and there were only a few people inside.
Oh, I bet.
There was a driver, a money collector who was hanging onto the outside of the vehicle, 2 girls, a few guys, and an old woman. We were on the road when we passed by a mental hospital. Then a lady with a hospital gown on was standing there, pointing her finger out,
you better move.
Which meant she wanted a ride.
You know what?
She was bald and her face was pale white.
See that face?
The jeepney stopped next to her, and the inside of the car went silent. The streets were covered in fog and darkness, and the light of the jeepney was the only light source. At the time, I was texting my grandma and said that I was going to be late while glancing at the lady. However, before she stepped on the stairs of the jeepney, the driver abruptly jammed the accelerator and left her behind. I was confused. It seemed like everyone was too. When we looked over at the driver, he seemed to be so scared, but we didn't know the reason why.
I would have did the same thing.
I asked him why he left the lady behind, and he replied with a trembling voice. He said, "She's not just a lady, ma'am." At that point, the driver looked at the rearview mirror, shut his mouth, and then increased the speed. When I followed his eyes towards the mirror, I saw it. The lady was running towards the jeepney with a weird pose and an abnormal speed. She was so fast that I couldn't see her face clearly, but her dress was visible. It was covered with blood. The collector, who was hanging outside, jumped inside and then yelled to the driver,
"No way.
Faster! She's getting closer."
She getting closer?
People inside of the jeepney were getting scared.
Why we ain't got a shut thing on?
To the door, and out of nowhere, saw the lady jump on the vehicle.
Boy, I would've.
She then slowly hung onto the door of the jeepney, and finally she lifted her face. She had bruises all over her face, and she was smiling at us with sharp teeth
she would've got the craziest down kick.
My heart almost stopped, and everybody in the jeepney screamed. I quickly hit her with my bag, and she tumbled down from the jeepney. However, the moment she got off, I saw her standing. She looked at me and then laughed like a demon. Not long after, the jeepney finally reached the station. Everyone hurried off the car. I got off and handed my payment to the guy. Then I went to the 7-Eleven nearby and bought some snacks to ease my nerves. I was at the counter thinking about what just happened And then the cashier suddenly asked me, "Are you okay?" "Yeah, I'm fine. I'll just say that I saw a crazy lady on the road when we were riding on the jeepney," I said, and then I couldn't believe his response. "I know her. She had cancer, and the moment she lost all of her hair, she went crazy, laughing all the time, hurting herself, and even threatening to kill people. That's why her family eventually moved her out to the mental hospital.
Okay.
But
Let that have
after
been
a
me.
week, she
Then she
tried
threatened to kill me.
got hit by a jeepney and died," he said. I was shocked, and goosebumps were all over my body. I asked the cashier if he still remembered the plate number of the jeepney. "Well, for my privacy, I'm not going to mention the number," but after he told me, I thanked him, got my change, and looked for the jeepney I was on. The moment I found the jeepney again, I froze. The jeepney that I rode was the same one that hit and killed the lady.
Oh, that was crazy. No, I ain't gonna lie to you. That one was pretty crazy, bro. I ain't gonna lie. 100% though. On that one part where she had her hand, I mean, I would have been stuck. When I say stuck, and as soon as she peeked her head up, bro, I would have hit her with the cleanest Mike Tyson. I would have hit her with some vicious, boy. I mean, I would have been stumping, man. All right, here is our next video, True Horror Stories. It's called Locked Out POV. Last time we watched a True Horror Stories POV video, I mean, we had a whole series of it, but the first one that I watched, I ain't gonna lie to you, that one actually kind of got my throat hurting. But yeah, this one's called Locked Out, and yeah, let's get straight into it. I'm already scared. She playing on her Zelda? That's a little loud for it to be a Nintendo. You want to cut the volume down a little bit? Boss man, you was in my house like that, bro. Cut that down, bro. Shouldn't be that loud, man. Bet it is hot. I got bars on y'all jump, boy. Sir, no sir, I'm scared already, boy. Oh, cut the music down, bruh. I mean, she got you doing all that no. Whoa! Oh nah! Oh nah! No, we don't see things like that. No, we don't see things like that.
Mana umi kunci? Abang ambil. Asal balik dia? Minta balik lah, kau suruh balik lambat. Tak ada kunci. Dia balik lambat, macam mana kita nak minta lagi? Minta kau banyak alasan aku.
Nah, bro, if you able to just walk and look at my junk like that, bro, I'm closing windows. I don't care how hot it is. Burn some weight. Man playing Zelda though, like, what is he playing? I thought it was Fortnite at first.
So nanti game minta balik. Kau cakap ni, kau pula selalu balik lambat. Tak ada kunci kalau aku dah tidur. Okay. Bye.
Scared, bro.
Mana nak begini?
I'm just investing into this game he got going on right here. Look at the windows. Look at the windows. You never know. Okay. That game is not that deep, boy.
Keluar ni.
You weren't even doing nothing in the game, big fella. Oh, oh your goodness. I'm scared, bro. Scared, bro. Is the window opening? I would never sleep on my back. My baby blues, I'd never sleep on my back. Get up, big bro. The window wasn't open, big dog. Scared, bro. Oh, I swear it's gonna be somebody right there. I was scared. I thought it was gonna be somebody right there. The window is way more open than usual. You don't feel that cold breeze, my boy? You don't feel that cold breeze? You got your dogs out. 3, 2, 1. Hey. It's pitch in there, ain't it?
Wait. Apa, Gib? Tak ambil ni, kunci.
Gonna be somebody right there. Gonna be somebody right there. It's predictable. Watch.
Kenapa kau tak ambil lupa kunci ni, Gib? Aku dah cakap kau banyak kali kan?
Turn around.
Tunggu apa ni? Gib, tak pukul 3 lebih ni, Gib.
Oh, heck you know.
Abang Aidin! Abang Aidin tak tahu.
What is that? What you think it is? Man, I'm drop kicking that through the window.
Abang Aidin, dia masuk.
Oh my goodness. Bro, what you got going? Run! Like, I got a door and a window.
Sabar. Tadi Gib. Dia tak ada. Ini semua pasal kau balik malam ni. Asal pula?
Oh my boy. Heck, you know, she would have caught the craziest hook. Alright, you guys, this is our next one. It is a fishing horror story, actually. True fishing horror story. First, let's start off with looking at my man's. Why my man's look like the dude from The Walking Dead? What's his name? Oh, a picture of him up there, but that's what my dog is. That's gotta be his cousin. But let's get to it.
So when I decided to spend a weekend by Pine Lake, I was psyched.
That
I
sounds like that
packed
could
all
be
my
just like
gear
him
and
too.
drove for hours until finally setting up camp in a secluded spot by the water. The sun
I like
had
fishing,
set.
man. I like fishing.
I cast my line as it painted the
I
sky
haven't
with
fishing in a long
brilliant shades
time,
of
but-
orange and pink, ready for a perfect night of relaxation. Darkness closed around me,
Well,
so
look like
familiar
the
that it felt
demon
like breathing.
itself.
Crickets
Like, look at
chirping
him.
and the rustle of leaves moving in the wind. I sat there lost in thought, waiting for a bite when I heard crunching through the brush. Footsteps.
Fishing
I
rod
turned,
with-
jerking my head
Ooh,
towards the
boy.
sound, and saw a man step out from behind the trees.
A man?
Mind if I join you? He asked, his voice warm, but with
Boy,
a
this
certain
hook would've been
awkward
caught in your
edge.
eye.
Oh yeah? I said, trying to make myself sound
He's an ugly boy.
nonchalant. I didn't think anyone else was out here. Most people avoid this lake, he said, sitting down about
Because
a
of
few
you.
feet from me. He looked rugged, 50-ish or so, with a scruffy beard and a worn flannel shirt. "Name's Dave."
Boy, look.
"Ethan," I said, feeling a
Finna
small
fit you with
shiver of
Dave, Finna.
comfort rise up in me. We talked
that's-
as we fished,
he
but I
look
couldn't shake the feeling that
crazy.
Dave was watching me, his eyes flicking back toward the tree line more often than not. "What are you looking for?" I finally asked, trying to sound lighthearted. "Oh, just keeping an eye out. You'd be surprised what lurks in these woods," he said, his tone suddenly serious.
Trying to look out, see if you
"What
got
do you
somebody
mean?"
else coming
I
back.
asked, my belly nodding up. Dave leans in. "You know, things happen out here," he says. "People just disappear." My heart thumps a little faster. "Like who?"
That's when that
Joe
rod would have been
McAllister,
coming back.
he says. "He went out one night to fish and never came home. Not a sign of him, just his gear." He looks at me with a narrowed
Yep.
eye. "You're out here alone, Ethan."
Would reel
You
that
sure
in.
that's smart?
Swing
"Look,
that at him.
I'm just trying to enjoy some time away from everything. I'm fine," I said, trying to sound
It
convincing.
would have been
but his words
that's
bit
fighting
into me.
words to me.
"Fine.
We've been scrapping
I'm
right
just
there.
lucky so far." His smile didn't quite reach his eyes.
Yeah,
The
we
lake
would have been
doesn't
scrapping
give
right there.
peace. It takes.
That's
That
all it
was
would
it
have
for
took.
me. I felt a chill run down my spine. "I think I'm gonna head back now." "Not yet," he kept insisting.
Again,
"Listen to what
I
I'm
would've
saying.
reeled it in.
The lake is alive.
Took that rod.
It knows you are here."
Woo.
I made an attempt to brush it off, but the air started to thicken with tension. "Actually, I need to go."
This
"Suit
is a
yourself,"
fight or
he
flight.
shrugged. "But remember, it is not the fish you should fear." Pushing the crawling feeling in my stomach aside, I repacked my belongings and continued
Now turning
leaving.
my back on, bro.
Woods were darker, reaching out with shadow, as if
Look pretty
unsettling
daylight
me
outside to
further
me.
with every step that took me away from Dave and his creepy, unsettling aura. I reached for my truck keys and ran for my truck. My heart was pounding. I glanced back once more, and there he was, standing across the lake once more, his unsettling smile plastered on his face. I tore out there,
sir.
my pulse pounding in my ears. The winding road back to civilization seemed endless. I glanced in the rearview mirror periodically, half expecting to see him
I
chasing
would have had a
after
pistol
me,
in my lap.
but the road behind was empty. Just as I managed to breathe again, I heard a clatter from the back seat. I looked
Aw.
around. Time stopped for me. My tackle box was there, open wide, but I had packed it on the shore of the lake. It was then that my cell phone rang. I picked it and found a text message from an unknown number. "You shouldn't have left." Cold sweat broke out on my forehead. I typed back, "Who is this?" Another message came through. "I warned you." Fear flooded me. I pulled over
You
to the
better
side
not
of the
stop.
road, gasping for air. I looked around me, half expecting Dave to be lurking in the shadows, but I saw only me, the woods, and
Why
the
you
flickering
stop, though?
headlights. Then the
What does
reality of
stopping have
things
to do with
smacked me
anything?
right between the eyes. The knife, the way Dave had talked about the lake, his warnings, the way he had been watching me. A dread began to rise up in my body.
Oh, I'm thinking of somebody in my
I had
car.
time to think when in my rearview mirror I saw something. A man in the middle of the road, waving a hand.
Bro,
with
he ain't
something
that
shiny.
fast, bro.
It was Dave. I slammed on the brakes, my heart pounding. I backed up slowly,
You
ready to
stupid.
make my escape.
No,
Just then,
what do you-
Dave
what
took
do
a
you-
step closer, and with his hand raised, yelled out, "You forgot something!" as he tossed something into the open window. It splat, thudded into the passenger seat. I froze, realizing it was a bloodied fish
I'm
knife.
confused on
Now
why you're doing
know
the things
what I
you're doing,
meant.
sir.
He shouted aloud in the stillness of the air. Shaking my hands, I picked and looked at the
Why
dark
would he
red
go
stains
back?
on it. It was
He
a
can
warning.
hide a knife, bro. I can
No,
always go
it
to
was a
Target and get me
message.
another one.
Harder than any blow, the realization struck me, and quite brutally, somehow I had stumbled into much darker territory than I ever imagined.
Bruh,
Panic
you gotta
ran
be
through
the
my veins.
dumbest.
I floored the gas, and at the last minute swerved past Dave to get back on the road as my mind raced. I couldn't shake the feeling that there was something of
Only time I'm
menace
putting my car in
observing me,
reverse is if I'm
far
about to hit
deadlier
Dave.
than I could appreciate. I was getting closer to town and saw a cop car pulled over on the side of the road. Not even thinking, I swerved over and rolled down my window. "Help, there's a guy back at Pine Lake. He's acting weirder, and I think he's dangerous." The officer looked at me in shock. "Calm down. What did he do?" I gulped
did he
some
do?
air in preparation. I tried to get my voice together.
And a copy.
He was talking about people who vanish. I think he's involved in something bad. You should check out? I called out. The cop nodded in concern. Fine, let's put an end to this. I felt myself relax as they sped off to the lake. I continued to pace up and down on the
can go
roadside,
on your own.
trying to
I will
calm
be going
myself
home.
down. They took what seemed like hours, but the officers shortly returned. They seemed somber. We found him, Ethan, one of them said. We apprehended Dave, and it seems he's not acting alone. There are suggestions of a bigger event, a couple of missing people in the locality. I felt my heart literally sink. It was a situation that was very deep. They were not just dealing with one creepy guy. Rather, they had discovered a massive human trafficking ring, which utilized the lake as a lure. They even take their cell numbers from the entries. Thank you, I said, feeling relief and fear mix in my voice. I did not know. As I waited for the officers to take my statement, my phone buzzed for the third time. I reached over and pulled it out. My stomach fell. The message was simple. I read it in silence.
Hey, I'm like, go ahead, step inside.
You have no idea what we're capable of.
It's the reason why these 223s got a keys to it.
The operation wasn't just about Dave. It had been a network far beyond my worst fears. They had eyes and ears everywhere. And still, they watched me.
This is why you just go on about your day and never look back and just keep going and just call it a day. Because me in that situation, like I said, that rod would have been getting stuck in his head, then the head would have got stuck on the lake, then the lake would have been, you know what I'm saying? Alright, you guys, so this is going to be our last video. This is called Disguise, and it's a short horror film. It's 10 minutes long. And it looks, the thumbnail looked pretty crazy, I ain't even gonna lie to you, but without further ado, let's get into it. Kinda loud in my ears. Gotta lock in. Disguise. I bet I had to throw the noise in for him since I ain't wanna do it. Act like I don't hear. I don't hear it.
Jason.
Just like Jason. I don't hear a thing.
Jason.
I hear her calling me. Nothing. I don't even feel her touching me. I heard it too. Oh, cause I'm gonna hear it. Like, I don't hear it. See, females always gotta be, you know what I'm saying? That like you don't hear it, bro. I don't hear it. Just go back inside, lock the doors, barricade them actually, and we're number one thing, we're really not gonna open up that at all. That's what we're gonna do. But I'm pretty sure she wants to do the opposite of everything I just said, so let's find out. First mistake. If your attic doors, stairs or whatever is that loud, please get it checked out. Yeezys on your feet? Like, why you gotta check it out? Like, you don't gotta check it out. You really don't. Just lock the door, call it a day, leave it alone. You're talking about the break, bro. You don't see that bent? Let me be quiet. I would have been running down them stairs, boy. I would have jumped down. Sir, it's not bothering you. Oh. Yep, that would have been key right there. Key right there. I mean, is that what it takes? You still looking at it? Okay. Mm-hmm. Oh, I ain't gonna lie, that scared me a little bit. I ain't even gonna lie to you. And it disappeared? Tell you guys, don't date them if they look like this. But you still see how Jason ain't get up yet. Oh, wow. Wow. I'm drop kicking. Oh, man, if you don't stump. Nah. I ain't grabbing nothing. My foot is what is gonna be a weapon.
Okay.
At this point, bro, you might as well not even go down. Just put a hole in the roof, climb out the top of the roof, run away. Or the police, the exorcist, something. That's 100% what I call me crazy. Call me lazy. But you can't call me brazy. Like this buffoon right here. That boy on the chart. What's that called? Girl, you know it's real. Just do something. That man, I'm smacking on that so hard, bro. And then running. Took too long. Bro, you stop. Ooh, that was her. Yeah, that may have been a fake you, but the fake you would have did something I would have did. Knocked the soul out your boy. I mean, that would have been crazy, boy. Right there. Right there. Look, right there. I'm gonna be on my Bruce Lee jump. So right there, right? Y'all know the little karate move? where they drop down and already on the ground. I done it before. It works, trust me. It works. Leave it. I'm breaking. I'm snapping them ankles, boy. Ooh. Yeah, that's not what it is.
How did you? Your life was mine.
Life was
I
mine?
took it from you.
What?
I'm taking it back.
What's going on here, buddy? Ooh. Oh, I would have got the stomping on that ugly thing. Oh no, he's too ugly. Oh no, oh no. We gotta chase after that. We gotta get on that. Oh, so that's the real one. Oh no, we not going outside though. If she outside, that's cool. Go on about your day. That thing was ugly fugly. Boy fugly. Bugly. What you breathing a relief for? You don't know where that thing at. That thing could be in your house. Wow, that was it. Oxford. I may have to watch that next time. Alright, you guys, that is going to do it for today's reaction videos or scary videos or anything videos related. Hope you guys enjoyed that one. If I would have altogether probably rate some of these, I mean, total we'd give it like a 7-ish a little bit. Best one was the woman on the bus. The way she was, the way she was crawling like that, nah, bro. I ain't even gonna lie to you, bro. That one was probably the craziest. Make sure you subscribe to me, man. If y'all feeling your boy, comment down below. If y'all want to throw out some stories or scary stuff that I should watch, or subscribe to your boy and you know what I'm saying, and see what happens in the future. Alright, you guys, peace.